Okay, typically you see the videos from the big companies, and I thought I could do a little bit of a sampling of some of the little companies. I'm not really going to stop anywhere, but I'm just going to talk about it kind of as I walk by. You can see an awful lot of companies. Some of them have the slot machines that are look like every other kind of slot machine, but they might be from a company that you might not have heard about. I've never heard of KL Sabari, that's how it's pronounced, but you can see they have a variety of slot machines. And some gimmicks here, some holographic kind of graphics going on to try to get your attention. You can see over here lots of parts. So here we have components that go into a slot machine or other kinds of affairs. And let's see what we got over here. Sometimes you're going to see some slot titles that you're going to see from the big companies, but they're being shown in small companies for some reason. It could be that they developed the title themselves, licensed it to the big company. It could be that they're trying to highlight some other kind of technology of their own. And one of the things that you're going to find in a show like this is lots of beer and wine flowing. And so that's something that you're going to see. This is, for example, a Patriot Gaming and Electronics. And they make they're one of the people that make the Tito, ticket in, ticket out type of machinery. Read your dollar bills as you put them in. And here we have a signage company, kind of for kiosks. Maybe you're lost in a hotel or casino. And so there's something that can help you there. Now this is just a kind of controls. So if you're going to make something, maybe you want to make a slot machine with different controls. Buttons and joysticks get quite a beating. And here we have kind of a mahjong kind of thing from another company I haven't heard about, Synergy Blue. And so they have some kind of different kind of games. Intel and some of the other tech companies traditionally found in computer or networking, that type of stuff, you're going to find them here on occasion. There you go, flashing lights. And lots of table game kind of companies. And I don't know what we have here. Displays. So we have companies with displays. Grand Vision Gaming. They have their kind of versions of slot machines. Ambra Gaming. Another small slot machine company. Haven't heard of them either. Genesis Gaming. Looks like they're into the table games. A lot of the table game hardware these days, they have the electronic readers for reading RFI chips, radio frequency type of chips that are used to spot the right kind of chips, what's on the board, and things like that. Here's somebody that looks like they're making just the cabinets for people. So sometimes the cabinets kind of come from a different company, and they sell it oftentimes to smaller companies, the ones that can't afford to do their own R&D. And so you'll see people that have their own complete kind of a generic slot machine cabinet. And I think this is another example of that. I don't think they make their own games. I'm not sure, but I think they make their own cabinets for other people. And there's scientific games. One of the interesting things about scientific games this year is everything is behind a curtain. You have to have a pass to get in there. I have gotten in there. I'll try to show what I can at some point. Curved displays, big deal. Kind of curved displays all over the place. There we go, another cabinet another big display kind of thing. Digital signage is a big deal. Digital signage is got its own show here in Vegas. I've been to a few times. The signs there could be pretty massive. It's kind of like the signs that you'll see on the Vegas Strip sometimes, or in shopping malls. And we have looks like maybe I don't know, it says iBase Gaming. I'm not sure what that is. So a lot of tech companies. Here we have Interblock. I'm not showing any of theirs, but you'll find this in casinos more these days. Sort of a semi-automatic way of doing some of the table games. And you have mass or massive players or multiple players that can bet at the same time. Protective capacitive touch sensing gives you an idea. Some biometric kind of technology there. So as you can see, there's a lot of tech stuff here. They have other companies which are just into chairs, for example. Here, in fact, is an example of that. Chairs and more curved displays, etc. So, once again, it's kind of hard to say whether or not any of these companies are selling to the big ones. There you go. Shoes. Didn't expect to see that here. But if you're standing around on a carpet all the day, shoes can be a big deal. And here we go, more chairs. So these are the type of chairs you're going to find at various tables and slot machines like that. I don't know what VSR Industries is, but there's that. And let's see here. Cash. There's a whole section here about electronic payments. Even to the degree of using potentially Bitcoin to have payments for gambling. And so that's sort of a topic. The big topic this year actually is about sports betting on sports. And so they have a whole bunch of different tracks on that. I'm not as interested in it myself, so I only have one set of videos which will be covering that. Okay. All right, so that's we'll let that go for the moment. And if I pick it up, I see something else, I'll do that. Sometimes you have collections of companies, smaller ones, from different countries. And so here are some from Taiwan. And so they have their various things. It's kind of interesting that Taiwan would have components for slot machines. And then here we have Samsung, and everybody probably knows who they are. Here's an online gaming company. So Samsung is here. They're showing, obviously, their kinds of technology. And I'm not exactly sure which kind of technology, because Samsung's into a pretty wide variety of things. World-class software solutions, whatever that might be. Fancy chairs. Here we have about the hotel rooms. Somebody's selling things for the hotel rooms. So how about that for playing cards? So here we have some of the other kinds of components again. Things that you're going to find sometimes in other kinds of tech shows. And here we have AMD, which they make processors and motherboards and things. So obviously those are the kinds of things that you find inside a slot machine. If ever you saw a slot tech open up the cabinet. Here we go again, more of that. Hospitality ware. we have the gaming global payments. I was talking a little bit about the fact that payments is a topic for some of the people, particularly as you get into online gaming. That can be a very thorny issue as governments put different restrictions on the way that you can actually make money or actually get your money back once you have made a bet on some kind of an online slot machine. And you see lots of different ways people try to attract attention. More booze. It's getting toward the end of the day in the show, so you're going to find more people trotting out the booze. You don't tend to see that in the morning. There's Gamblet, skill-based gaming. I have shown or will be showing some of the videos for that. They have a special events stage here where they have the keynotes. There's Playtech, and they are into a variety of different kinds of infrastructure, so to speak, for the casino. Cabinetry, tables. There you go, more booze. It's interactive. I'm not sure, I've never heard of them. It looks like they have a big curved or semi, actually it's 3 different displays making a curve, showing different things. Food and beverage can be a big deal. In the past, they've had a separate section for food and beverage, and on the last day, a lot of times you can go around and get some free food. Advanced portable technology, not sure. Ways of making badges. So here you have examples of that. You can see that there's free food. So sometimes people hang around here and just sort of get what they can for free. It's kind of interesting. Subway, little donuts, coffee, things like that. Here we go. Pillows. Things that you're going to find in a casino. You'll tend to see somebody here trying to sell something. Here's something which is just the simple little rope lines. They have an innovation lab this year, kind of like a Shark Tank thing. People are going to give a short pitch, and they have some idea about what their new idea for a new company might be. So that's a new feature this year at G2E. Looks like a giant photo booth. That can be interesting. Some more fancy chairs. There's GameCo, another skill-based gaming. Here we have some more signage, different novel form factors. And as I said, it's a little bit toward the end of the day, so there's not that much activity as there was. And this is also the second day that I'm doing this. This is a 3-day show. Tomorrow it's a half day. And I think I'll stop it here. And that's a pretty good sample of kind of a random walkthrough of some of the companies you don't normally see or even hear about. Ortiz is over there. That's a company from Mexico. They make the kind of the bingo games. I've shown them in the past, and they have branched out into regular kinds of slots. And then we have GA, Gaming Arts. This is kind of new. They were also in the past, I think, into the bingo, and only this year have been branching out into the regular types of traditional slot machine formats. Some table games. Okay, all right. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so you won't miss a video, and visit our website to learn more about slots and casinos. If you like this video, please give it a like, and we'll also answer your questions and comments.